Welcome to Wholistic Hearts. I am your host and transformational life coach, Kristen Chadwick. At the time of releasing this, it's Mother's Day approaching, and I wanted to say a special happy Mother's Day to one of my biggest fans and supporters, my own mama. She is such a supporter of me, and I would not be where I am today without her, obviously. And she has done the job of mothering well. So I just wanted to give a shout out to my mom and also say happy Mother's Day to all of my mama listeners. Whether you are a mama of one child, a child in heaven, many children, a grandmother, an aunt, this day is recognizing the comfort and the sweetness and the truth and the wisdom and light that you bring into this world simply by bringing your motherly hearts. So I pray you find a sweetness in today's Mother's Day encounter, and this speaks to you. What's fun is this was actually my own mom's idea, and I took it from a suggestion she made to bringing it to you through the Holy Spirit and what I felt like He was leading us as a podcast to share with you on this Mother's Day. So closing your eyes, I want you to inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathing out. Letting the peace of Jesus roll over the top of your head like an oil, coming down over your forehead, over your eyes, onto your chin, your neck, over your chest and your belly. Breathing in and breathing out. Let His peace cover your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves, down to your feet, into your tippy toes. Jesus, we do welcome you into this space of stillness and imagination. Picturing in your mind, just like a movie playing before you, I want you to think about a specific time when you have felt completely safe in a mother's arms. Maybe it was your mom, a grandmother, a stepmother, an aunt, or a friend that's held you with that motherly instinct, that motherly comfort and love. And I want your body to just imagine feeling that embrace. Perhaps there's a certain smell that came with it, or a feeling of the arms or the hands around you. Now picture Jesus holding you in this same way. Maybe He's just there in your picture in this movie. Notice where He is. Notice how it makes you feel safe. Notice the chair that you're sitting in. Maybe you're curled up in Jesus' lap, hearing His heartbeat. Your heart and His heart syncing up. Maybe you're sitting in a rocking chair, feeling the embrace of his arms as you rock back and forth. Allow that love, the nurturing love of Jesus, to hold you. Just as a mother loves to tell you stories, as Jesus is holding you, he begins to tell you a story of what it felt like for him to have Mary as his mother. Long ago, when I was just 3 years old, he begins. You can see the gleam in his eyes as you are sitting on his lap, as he remembers this fond memory, and you listen. You settle into the warmth to hear this story. He tells you with a smirk about the time when he was older, and he accompanied his mom to a wedding of a family friend. How she wouldn't relent. She encouraged him to publicly display his identity by turning water into wine. And he gave in to his mother's wishes because, after all, it was his mother. And then he tells you, with tears in his eyes, about that moment when she watched him up on the cross. Oh, how it ached his heart to know he had to leave her. But he entrusted John to take care of his mother. Jesus is still in the chair, rocking back and forth with you. He's quiet for a moment, but he's got a smile on. And he breathes in and out deeply. And he says, I especially love mothers. Then he looks at you, a mother, a grandmother, an aunt, a woman who longs to be a mother. And he nods his head to the side to look you in your eyes and says, I love watching you bring the mother heart of God to the world, especially in this particular moment. And he shows you a moment. He beamed with pride at the tenderness of your love and how you made an impact on your children or your students or your grandchildren. And you watch this moment and you rock back and forth as he reveals some of these treasured moments you have had being a mother. Your heart and his heart connecting. Those moments, those snippets of time that he's revealing to you, where you comforted your son, your daughter, the sleepless nights rocking the inconsolable baby back and forth, feeling like you had nothing left to give. The moments of toddlers and chaos and endless laundry. The mothering in the tantrums, the carrying out of the store with a football hold, all of those times. The times when you've had no strength other than getting on your own knees to pray. He has seen it all. And he loves seeing you, mother. Here in the rocking chair, you find a refilling, a peace, a moment of words spoken over you. Well done, my daughter. Well done. Happy Mother's Day to all you out there, all of the women out there who bring a mother's heart to the world. You are doing great work. I want to hear how today's encounter was for you. Share with a mother too. I would love to see where you guys are sharing. I want to see how this is going for you. You can find me on Instagram at Kristen Fields Chadwick. I'll post a link below, but I'd love to hear how this encounter went for you and share your moment of motherhood that he's proud of. I'm proud of you, and just know that you are loved, you are seen. No matter how you are celebrated on Mother's Day, know that Jesus the King celebrates you, his beloved.